We continue our look back at 2013 tonight with the top stories in the U.S. From the touching moments when San Francisco morphed into Gotham City to make a boy's dream come true, to the shocking discovery of 3 women held captive for nearly a decade. Robin Stickley reports.
Help me, I'm Amanda Berry. I've been kidnapped.
A panicked voice on the end of a 911 call would become one of the year's biggest and most remarkable stories. 3 women kidnapped and tortured for nearly a decade in this Cleveland home made a courageous escape to freedom.
I want everyone to know how happy I am to be home with my family and my friends.
Their captor, Ariel Castro, was charged and locked up, but took his own life in prison weeks later.
Will you please marry me?
For gay rights activists, a historic ruling made them equal. The Supreme Court struck down part of the Defense of Marriage Act, opening the door for gay marriage. Second only to the Pope in the running for Time magazine's Person of the Year, former NSA employee Edward Snowden was revealed as the man behind the most significant leak of top-secret documents in U.S. history.
The public needs to decide whether these programs and policies are right or wrong.
Hero to some, traitor to others, Snowden fled the country, promising there's more to come, and seeking asylum in Russia. On Patriots' Day, a horrific bombing during Boston's world-famous marathon. 3 people were killed and dozens wounded when a homemade bomb exploded at the finish line. Quickly labeled a terror attack, a citywide manhunt turned up 2 brothers from a troubled Chechen immigrant family. Older brother Tamerlan Tsarnaev was killed in a shootout with police. His younger brother Dzhokhar will stand trial. Through it all, the city of Boston united, living up to its Boston Strong motto.
Oh my God!
A deadly tornado season, residents in Moore, Oklahoma had just seconds to take cover. 23 people were killed when an F5 twister tore the city apart in May. Fast-moving wildfires in Arizona trapped an elite crew of 19 firefighters on the front lines, killing the entire team.
Here it comes, here it comes!
And weeks before winter officially arrived, deadly ice storms blanketed much of the U.S., plunging hundreds of millions into a deep freeze.
I tell you, that looks fun.
I am so sorry.
A mea culpa from America's best-loved Southern cook Paula Deen. The Food Network star's brand took a big hit when a former employee accused her of racial discrimination and sexual harassment.
We, the jury, find George Zimmerman
not guilty. The verdict in the racially charged trial of George Zimmerman, who claimed he shot 17-year-old Trayvon Martin in self-defense. In Washington, D.C., a troubled government subcontractor stalked the hallways of the Navy Yard building, killing 12 employees. Gun attacks had the president pushing for gun control legislation.
This was a pretty shameful day for Washington.
But a vote to expand background checks failed.
I, Barack Hussein Obama.
Obama's approval ratings dropped this year, one issue after the next, stalling in a divided Congress. In October, budget disputes closed the federal government for 16 days. And Obamacare's web debut was disastrous, becoming the administration's worst nightmare and a national joke.
Consider using our low-res website with simpler fonts and graphics.
What made actor Paul Walker famous ultimately also took his life. The 40-year-old, known for his Fast and Furious role on screen, was killed in a car crash in California.
Are you in the mafia?
Am I in the what?
Soprano fans were devastated at the sudden death of the series star James Gandolfini at just 51 years old.
Bad kid! Bad kid!
And it was a big dream from this little boy who left us with one of 2013's most uplifting stories. 5-year-old Miles Scott, a cancer patient, wanted to save Gotham City as Bat-Kid, and he got his wish. San Francisco made it happen, capturing the world's imagination and our hearts along the way. Robin Stickley, Global News, Washington.
And we want to know which story stands out for you as the top news story of the year. You can cast your ballot at globalnews.ca, and we'll reveal the results tomorrow.